Hey, it's Tuesday, November the 4th, 2025. My name is Thom Rigsby. Welcome to your ReadyCorps Daily Brief. On today's show, why family preparedness is the foundation of everything that we build in ReadyCorps. Let's get things started with the latest from the ASAT team and today's Daily SITREP Briefing.
This is your AmCon Daily SITREP for November the 4th, 2025. Up first today, New Mexico has launched a groundbreaking initiative offering free childcare care for all residents with children under 13, regardless of income. This program, funded by the state's Land Grant Permanent Fund, aims to support families, allowing them to work or continue education while enhancing child welfare. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham highlighted this as a step to lift families out of poverty, though the program's ultimate success in workforce participation and educational outcomes remains to be seen. In other news, a multi-state Listeria outbreak linked to prepared pasta meals sold at major grocery chains has resulted in 6 deaths and over 24 illnesses across 18 states. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, along with the Food and Drug Administration, have identified several recalled products, including pasta salads and prepared meals from retailers like Sprouts, Kroger, Trader Joe's, and Albertsons. Consumers are urged to discard or return affected products. Turning to food aid, the Trump administration has announced it will partially fund SNAP benefits using emergency contingency funds after a court order halted an initial freeze due to the government shutdown. While around 42 million Americans rely on these food aid benefits, uncertainty remains over the timing and amount of funds to be distributed, with full coverage for November requiring nearly $9 billion, but only $4.65 billion currently available in emergency funds. Meanwhile, reports about top Trump officials moving to U.S. military bases for security protection amid protests in Washington, D.C. have been highlighted in the media, with some outlets potentially overstating the situation. Currently, 3 officials have secured military base housing, but limitations exist. Observers caution against media sensationalism, reminding viewers to focus on factual reporting without bias. Finally, potential for civil unrest continues across the nation with multiple scheduled protests this week in cities including Los Angeles, Fort Wayne, Brantford, Burbank, Minneapolis, Albany, and Winona. Citizens are advised to maintain high situational awareness, know their exits at public events, and report any suspicious activity to authorities and the ISAT team. Looking ahead, the AmCon events calendar notes the South Region Adventure Challenge scheduled for November the 7th through 9 in Milburn, Oklahoma at the Boy Scout Camp. This event offers training and preparedness exercises in a simulated hurricane evacuation scenario. On the weather front today, expect unsettled conditions in the Northwest and Northern California, with a strong atmospheric river bringing moderate to heavy rainfall, flooding threats, gusty to high winds, and mountain snow lasting into Wednesday. Coastal Northern California faces strong winds late Tuesday into Wednesday. The Northeast will see gusty winds and isolated showers following a cold front, with active wind advisories in place. Please stay alert to weather updates in your area. Members can access the American Contingency Members Only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
Yesterday, we officially launched ReadyCorps, and I said something important that you might have missed. This isn't just a new name, it's a new mindset. Today, I want to start right where all readiness begins, with your family. Because before there can be strong neighborhoods, there must be strong families. You know, preparedness isn't just about plans. It's about people, your family, the ones sitting around your table, sleeping under your roof, or depending on you when things go sideways. That's where every plan, every checklist, and every practice must begin. Family preparedness is more than a bug-out bag in the closet. It's a shared understanding. Everybody knows the plan. Everybody knows the role they play. Everybody has a role to play, and everyone has the confidence to act when it counts. That's the real goal, confidence, not chaos. And here's the part that gets missed. Family preparedness doesn't just protect your household. It strengthens your neighborhood. When your family's stable, you become an asset to others instead of another person who needs rescuing. You can lend a hand instead of looking for one. That's what strong families really mean in the ReadyCorps motto. It's about leadership at home first. So take this as a reminder. Preparedness isn't something you do for your family. It's something you do with your family. Bring your spouse, bring your kids, your parents into the process. Turn it into a conversation, not a lecture. Don't teach, talk. Let everyone have a voice in how your family gets ready, and you'll be amazed at how quickly they'll take ownership in their slice of the pie. And maybe, most importantly, keep it positive. Preparedness shouldn't be a source of fear. It should be a source of peace. When your family prepares together, they build not just plans, but trust and confidence. So tonight I want you to spend 10 minutes talking with your family about preparedness. Just start with one question. If something unexpected happened tomorrow, what's one thing we could do better as a family? Listen to what they say, take notes, and make a simple change by the weekend. Small steps build strong families. All right. When we chat tomorrow, we'll zoom out from the home to the neighborhood and talk about how local teams turn family strength into community capability. Thanks for listening to today's AmCon Daily Brief. Members can dive into more resources on the members-only website or on your phone app. Not a member yet? Visit AmericanContingency.com to join the network. And don't forget, share this episode with a friend, family, or neighbor who needs to hear it. I'm Thom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.